230 miles from Dutch Harbor, the crippled Cornelia Marie is one engine down. 50% power is not enough to jog through heavy seas. The crew races to empty the deck before the vessel becomes dangerously unstable.
Okay, guys, we're gonna get rid of this gear. Not a very good scenario to start out a season. Son of a...
Weighing on Phil's mind is the Big Valley tragedy just 10 months ago. It was the beginning of the Opelio crab season. The boats were fully loaded with pots. An EPIRB distress signal from the fishing vessel Big Valley went off, and the boat went silent. The Cornelia Marie and their partners on the Maverick were the first on the scene. They desperately scanned the horizon, searching for signs of life.
Hey Phil, this is Mike. We're northeast up here. We're heading that way.
Sad day today.
Guy in the water right underneath the chopper.
All that was found was a life raft with one survivor. Deck boss Cash Seal tells the harrowing tale.
This boat was slowly sinking, the weather was slowly building. At first I was just getting hammered. When that boat started to go, I started to scramble uphill. I wound up next to the keel. I was between the keel and the rolling shock. And then one actually caught me straight off the boat. You know, I was hearing voices. I couldn't tell you what they were saying, but I could tell you it didn't sound good. It wasn't good. It was the sound of people dying. So at that point, I saw a dim white light. I thought it was another person. I thought it was some miserable I could go die with, basically. And then I saw it crest a wave, and I saw it was a life raft. And so I started swimming.
Cash made it into the life raft. Then he fought hypothermia through the cold, wet night.
I really think it bears knowing that anyone never having been in this situation could never possibly know how bad every fiber of your being is begging you to give up and go to sleep. They're trying to talk you out of life.
At dawn, the Coast Guard found Cash's raft.
Roger, roger.
Affirmative, I have one man inside the raft. He's in a survival suit. He's okay, he's signaling me.
Thanks to the Coast Guard, Cash made it, but 5 of his crewmates were not as lucky.
There's a statement my father's always made, which is, life may suck, but the alternative is unacceptable.
As dawn breaks, the Time Bandit, the first boat out of port, is taking the brunt of the storm. In the wheelhouse, the crew is wondering if they can fish in 50-mile-an-hour winds and 30-foot seas without getting swept overboard.
I'll yell if I see any kind of wave. We haven't had any green water for 2 hours on deck. I'll tell you to duck. You'll get fair warning. I'll give you fair warning. I'll get on our gear, then you guys run outside, but nobody go outside until all of you go out.
Captain Jonathan heads to a string of pots that has been soaking for a full day. So far, he's only caught 10,000 pounds of crab.
We had numbers like 3, 9, 3, 1, 0, 2, and we left some gear here. We're gonna pick the rest of it up. Not an 18-hour soak.
The challenge is to bring in the string of 50 pots in 30 to 40-foot seas.
Cummins Recon, and that's a big wave. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah. As you levitate off the seat for a second.
Even the birds are sitting down.
Welcome to the first mist.
High stress job.
The low numbers of crab hardly seem worth the risk.
Watch it, there's a big wave coming.
Big wave. This is borderline. Nah. Big wave. Ain't very pretty out there, is it? Not fit for man nor beast.
26 miles northeast, the Ralo has escaped the brunt of the storm, for now. But the crew is still fishing in 20-foot seas, and it's building.
Let's go, buddy. Not that much big numbers, but they're nice crab.
On deck, the crew begins pulling their third string. After 3 days at sea, they have fewer than 100 crab on board. After a leaking crane, a broken hydraulic line, and a lost pot, the men of the Ralo hope their troubles are over.
broken, it's broken. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's nothing on there. There's nothing on there. There's nothing on there.
They've lost another expensive pot.
Fix it.
In the wheelhouse, Captain Eric's got his own problems. The computer-guided steering has broken down.
Day one, I've been dealing with this steering unit for 15 years at least. It's been nothing but a misfit from day one.
Throw that line away. Just go ahead and throw it. All right.
On the Ralo, the only string they're pulling is a string of bad luck. A blown head gasket on their starboard engine sent them back to Dutch Harbor, and now, days later, they're just getting back to fishing.
Now we're gonna run over 5 miles and start hauling a string that we have that we set 4 days ago.
Continue to knock the crew around, and Greenhorn Jake finds himself a soft landing in a bin of dead cod.
I've never actually been in weather like this where it's been this bad for so long, but this one's kind of throwing me for a twist too. It's kind of sporty, you know, it keeps you on your toes.
The captain's son continues gutting bait, despite the pain of a sprained wrist.
Jacob's giving it 100%, but I can see his wrist is bothering him, and he won't complain or bitch, but I can see that it's bugging him. I just hope it doesn't screw him up to the point where he can't work at all.
So it's been a little sore the last couple of days, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better, so it's just the way it goes.
He wants to be a tough guy.
20 miles further south on the Bering Sea, the Northwestern finds itself in a pocket of good weather. Captain Sig Hansen hopes the calmer water means more active crab and fuller pots.
Monkeying around for 5 days, we finally get him.
55, 5-5.
Oh, that's 3/4 full, man. Yeah. Whoa.
80.
We'll get most of our gear piled in this one little spot. We'll be able to go through it quicker. Lots more crab.
Beautiful. They're snapping. First pot out of 70, second pot out of 80, third pot out of 67. So for right now, I'm happy. We got to get this rebaited. Normally, a guy likes to pick it up and bump it over a little bit, fresh ground. But if the crab are crawling the way they are right now, I think we can afford to just dump it back.
51, 5-1.
We just had 5 keepers on that last pot on top of it. So that tells you that we're still trying to get in. That's a good sign. Dandy. 1,884 crab, 30 potter. That's a 62.8 average. Like it.
As night descends on the Bering Sea, the rapidly approaching storm brings high wind, rain, and rough, unpredictable seas.
Don't let it slide in there. Good job, guys. Grab that corner, Justin. Pull.
Rick's chasing the big crab by resetting pots in the direction he hopes they're migrating.
Flow of 70. Down! Whoa, watch out, Justin.
The crew struggles to stay on their feet in vicious winds. But on top of the stack, a sudden gust or unexpected wave could send Hiram overboard.
Holy! Flowing 70 off Akaten, he says. Great down here. It's better than sex. See, this is why we went to rationalization, so you don't have to crab in this kind of weather.
Hey guys, we're gonna get this, make this one straight here. We're getting on the bottom. This wind's coming. It's coming fast.
Stick your head out the window.
No thanks.
With the entire boat lurching against 40-foot waves, danger to the crew is high.
I see one problem I see. We don't get out of the way like the other one does.
Get that corner, get that corner. Pull, Justin. This is crabbing weather.
Only 20 miles away, the storm is delivering a beating to the 100-foot Aleutian Ballad. Unpredictable seas have forced the crew to stop fishing and wait out the storm.
How's it looking, Chief? Unbelievable.
But the Bering Sea is a violent and unpredictable force.
We wouldn't have any current problem, but evidently I was wrong.
From her depths comes the unimaginable.
We just took a window.
An enormous 60-foot rogue wave struck the Aleutian Ballad's wayward side. The wave turned the boat on its side, and now the boat is crippled. The crew is unaware that the Cornelia Marie is tampered with their gear. Until a glove mysteriously appears.
That's my glove.
Recognize this glove? No, we put it on Cornelia Marie pot.
ought to be interesting.
But they're even more surprised when they can't get the pot on board because of the pipe.
That's pretty damn clever. All right.
Oh, it's a gift, you think?
Yep.
Pretty good.
Finally, Edgar thinks he has a solution. He attaches a small length of chain around the line above the pipe and uses the crane to raise the pot.
We should have did something worse than them.
Pretty good. I've never seen that one.
You got it, garbage! Pretty clever. Touche.
That was pretty good. I haven't seen the pipe before. I give that about a 9. That's pretty good.
This time, Captain Sig has been bested in the war of dirty tricks. Captain Phil gets the last laugh.
Retaliation, Cornelia Marie style.
75 miles to the west, there is no time for fun. The crew of the Time Bandit has fished in rough seas this entire trip. But now, as they reach their last pot, the crew feel they may have beaten the curse of leaving on a Friday.
Last spot. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, baby. That's it, my friend. That's all she wrote.
We're done. Shut the hatch. Don't look at no more down. No more down.
Just then, Captain John looks over the bow at a wall of water approaching.
Bing, 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 bing.
He warns the crew as the boat slides down the trough of the massive wave.
Bing, 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 bing.
Is everybody okay? Is everybody okay?
The giddiness is just a relief valve. The powerful wave has knocked over the heavy sorting table. For now, the fishing is over. But there is one last dangerous job to be done. The stacked pots must be secured by chains for the voyage home. Captain John keeps a close eye on the men to make sure no one falls overboard unnoticed.
Now, when a guy goes to hook the chain up, we make sure we really watch him good. He's got a life vest on, but it's dangerous in seas like this.
This is where you lose your guy. A lot of guys get lost chaining up like this. The wave hits, it's tearing right off the side of the boat.
Captain John wants to make port with a full load and a full crew. 115 miles north of the rest of the fleet, the Time Bandit is in a race against plummeting temperatures, building seas, and heavy, freezing spray. Their pots are stacked high on deck, making the boat unstable, and now the heavy pots are crusted with thousands of pounds of ice, adding to the potential of a rollover.
So we're dealing with some pretty iced up pots right now, but we're getting down. We're starting to beat the ice. We're looking to have all these pots off here probably by 1 in the morning.
It's critical that the crew launch all 100 pots to avoid a disaster.
Looks to be very cold out there. I see smoke on the water.
Smoke on the water is a condition called ice fog. When the air temperature drops below 14 degrees Fahrenheit, the slightly warmer seawater evaporates and freezes, creating a cloud of tiny ice particles that hover just above the water's surface.
Not as cold as my ex-girlfriend's heart!
The wind burns from the cheeks, but it's no fishing weather, really. That's my taking a good one over the side. Keep building that ice.
They need to drop 100 pots in just 10 hours, but extreme cold and building swells are turning an already grueling task into an icy hell.
Turn it into the trough, so watch out, and then I'm gonna go up into it, so just watch for rogue waves.
Thank you, Louie!
It's Opie's, baby! Woo!
The temperature that we have right now, the guys are probably already in stage 1 hypothermia and they don't even know it. That's huge, and as you get more tired from the ice and just the cold weather, it slows you down, slows down your metabolism. That's when we have the biggest chance of somebody going overboard. That's why it's crucial that everybody wears a life vest up on top of the stack. Because even if you go unconscious, we'll get you back, and a lot of cold water drownings, you can revive people, you know. So it's the sad thing is when they don't get their bodies back. Because that's really tough on the families and everything. Oh, big wave.
Whoa! Holy! That was pretty good.
Holy! Just climbed up about a 20-foot wave and went back down. The waves can just come over the railing and just pretty much kill you. Anytime, I can't see it. Yep. As soon as you're ready, let's go. We have like 10 left to go, and we're just about there.
Wow!
I love this weather. Whoa, yeah. Sorry, guys, I should have warned you.
For Bering Sea crab fishermen, when it's the worst, it's the best. The closer they get to the edge, the more they're alive.
You know what? I love this. Call me crazy. Maybe I am a little bit, but this is awesome.
This is our last spot. Go, we're taking a little siesta. Last one going over.
Last pot going over!
After 3 days of waiting, Captain Phil Harris had decided to head out, come hell, high water or the ice pack.
Pinnacle there and out on this edge, ice is going to form. I mean, it's a cold air mass.
Well, I know it
It's
is.
gonna create problems for you. You're going to have more headaches. And
Well, I know.
Just be
I just
patient.
have to calm myself down. Patience is one of my virtues.
Adding to Phil's tension is the loss of 2 trusted crewmates. Dan stayed in Kodiak to be with his young family, and Walt retired from fishing altogether.
In a fleet of 200 boats, I only know 2 or 3 people that were older than me still out here doing this stuff, 48 years old. Frankly, I'm getting old. The deck work is getting a little too difficult for me. Time to look for greener pastures elsewhere.
Phil found replacement deckhands, but Greenhorn Jake, the captain's son, is wondering if it's time for promotion.
I'm gonna get paid full share.
You'll get paid accordingly. To be honest with you, I'm sick of every time we talk, you bring up money. Granted, I think you're worth more than 3%. I do.
Yeah.
You're not full share. You know it and I know it.
I don't know it. I go out there. The only reason I don't know everything on decks because I haven't done it. You have to actually do it.
That's right. You have to actually do
it.
There's all sorts of things you don't know.
I know that, but you're not going to do it without experience actually
Great.
doing the job.
Right.
You're going to get paid
and I'm
for
giving
doing
it.
the
I'm
job,
giving it
right?
to you right now.
Yeah.
I think that you need to find a job on another boat for crabbing, and if you could get a full share, great.
All right.
I wouldn't
That's
go
what
on
you think
one.
I should do, then that's what I'll do.
Well, I mean, if you're unhappy here, you need to go experience somewhere else.
I'm happy here. I'm just trying to get the best.
What you're
possible-
trying to do is get the best deal for the least amount of time, Jake. You're not a full share guy. You will be, and I think you're the greatest guy. I've had it on boat for years. But you ain't there yet. And when you come up here and bug me for money and tell me you should get as much as him, when you're not there, you tell me you could do the job. Yeah, you can. You could probably be an astronaut if you wanted to. You got the brains for it, but you ain't done it. You don't know what you're doing down there. 0.75% you do, but there's still things to learn. And but you want to be top share. You want to be top dog. You earn it. Earn it. Then earn it. Then earn it and quit bitching.
While Jake cools off down below, Captain Phil frees the Cornelia Marie from the dock and heads out to sea.
I explained to Jake when he walked on this boat that the father-son deal is out the window, and it's captain and crew member. Jacob is my son, and I love him dearly, and I want to see him make money, but this is a business, and my standards are high.
It's been a difficult start to the season, but the challenges for this boat have just begun. 295 miles northwest of Dutch Harbor, Captain Phil Harris and the Cornelia Marie ply through the frigid Bering Sea, steadily building ice on his 180 pots.
North wind 35 knots, seas 18 feet, snow showers, freezing spray.
This is the scenario he fears most.
Right now, I just want to get this gear off in the boat and get it fishing. I'm really limited on what I can do right now with this big stack of gear.
The extra inch of ice on the gear is adding at least 45 tons to the deck, doubling the chance that the boat will roll.
The ice pack from the North Pole, it's all coming down into the Bering Sea here. And we're making some pretty good ice, so it's good that we get these top pots off.
A single rogue wave could put this boat on its side, with little chance of righting itself.
Everybody's gonna feel a lot better getting all the pots off the boat. Get some of the weight off.
Captain Phil doesn't have a choice. He has to dump his pots here and lighten his load, whether there's crab at the bottom or not.
I don't think that we're setting on any big bonanza at all. I'm really limited on what I can do right now with this big stack of gear. I think we'll catch some crab, but I don't think we'll catch enough to make it worthwhile until we can actually fish.
Thick coat of ice, and so each pot's gonna take a little banging around just to be able to get the shots out, to be able to get the doors open and all that. So the initial getting the pots off the boat's gonna be a lot of fun.
It'll be some work, like you said, just getting the shots out of the pot.
The pot is a block of ice crystals. The line is frozen inside the pot.
Shot's stuck in the pot. We gotta use some hydraulic power here.
Here, I gotta go out that way.
Ready? Yeah. All right.
What?
We had to use the picking hook to get the shots out of the pot.
Unless we're making too much ice, and we'll have to kick them off down here. But the plan is to just get the gear in the water.
Okay, are we ready? Yes.
Dawn breaks 81 miles to the northeast. The Maverick approaches a string of pots that Captain Rick was forced to dump in bad weather.
Try to get some work done here today in the daytime, probably shut down about midnight. We'll see how cold it gets.
With a marathon of work ahead, Hiram is looking forward to the only luxury aboard a crab boat, a hot meal. But the ship's cook is still in her bunk.
Breakfast is breakfast time. That's breakfast and lunch. Part of this operation don't they understand? Starving to death. We need food. People are gonna start cooking around this damn joint. Ridiculous.
Donna, the boat mom and ship's cook, is under the weather.
My job here is to keep a happy crew. I will spoil you as much as you like to be spoiled.
Today, the crew's on their own.
Eat!
Food.
Hiram, eat!
We gotta work.
Hiram, eat!
Too late.
With the rest of the fleet facing an ice storm, this boat is experiencing a meltdown.
Get your ass back here and eat, damn it. You're gonna piss me off here in a minute. Hey, boat ain't moving one more inch until you eat. Gonna make a scene about everything. I'm gonna make a scene too.
I'm fired. Fired. Down the road.
Best hand that ever sailed the Bering Sea until he starts this crap right now. I ain't gonna put up with it.
You're fired again?
Yeah, guess because I'd like to have some breakfast.
I've been fired off every boat I've been on.
It's coming to a head today.
I'm not gonna put up with it no more.
We're not running a clock till Hiram eats, guys. We're still out.
Tell them we're ready, Jeff. Tell them we're ready.
I'm eating.
All right.
For now, the situation is diffused. The Maverick has found good numbers, but very few keepers.
Easy. Too many barnacles. He's got children. Oh no. Oh, Alan's got 2 children.
They're pulling juveniles, females, and bear dye, commonly known as tanner. Opilio and tanner are difficult to distinguish, but an experienced fisherman can tell the difference on the spot. Opilio crab have a darker shell, green eyes, and a straight mouth, while tanners have a red shell, red eyes, and a mouth that comes down in a V. Unfortunately, the Maverick's permit is for Opilio crab only.
Oh, that's the wrong species. Oh, that one.
Too many tanners in the hold could cost the Maverick $15,000 in fines at the dock. Opie fishermen look for at least 250 keepers per pot. The Maverick is seeing a fraction of that.
35, Rick.
35 Opies?
Yeah, Roger.
It's a small bear eye and junky Opies. They get an F+ for that one. Total waste of time. We'll be out here about 3 months at that rate. And when you got a whole grumpy fart like Hiram wanting to piss everybody off, it just makes it that much worse.
Most of the deckhands started the day with the flu. Now, they're really beat.
I think we ran all the gear. So close to 100?
Yeah, you tired?
Hell yeah, I'm tired. My back hurts, my arms hurt, everything hurts.
I feel like I've been in a fight with Cactus Clay all day. Look what I feel like Muhammad Ali's been beating up on me. Sting like a butterfly.
Where are you feeling it?
Oh, from the tip of your toes to the top of your head, everywhere.
They may be beat up, but the Maverick has hauled in 30,000 pounds of crab on a single cold winter day. That translates into $25,000. Not a bad day's work. 278 miles to the southwest, Sig Hansen has received the Northwestern's final tally for the cod season.
First good news, yeah, we got the ticket, so it was about 70,000, so that brought us up to about close to 770,000 pounds. So that's done.
Good.
Done.
We did good.
That's great.
Sig's cod gamble is paid off with the Northwestern's best season in 10 years. The entire catch totaled $330,000, and each crew member earned $14,000.
Get in your head that you got an 80% chance of getting out of here tomorrow. Got to get done, and then we're out of here.
It's a great payday for the crew, but the prospect of heading out to rougher seas and unbearable temperatures weighs heavily. As they rig the gear for Opies, tension is high.
Taking it easy.
You, Nick.
Northwestern fights when we're down.
I'm flying out of here. Bye.
You're gonna make me mad then. You don't want.
You
I'm
can
your ally.
take my cruise share. It ain't yours anyways. You make me feel guilty like I'm abandoning you guys.
Not abandoned.
I've been abandoned.
That's what you're saying.
We want to know why you're not coming back ever again.
For what we do, we risk our lives out there. We're away from our families. I've seen you almost get killed 20 times, for sakes. And we're not getting paid.
But this is the most money we made on cod
I'm saying that's
in
what I'm
years.
saying. It's not what it should be. What does it take? You sipping your dinner out of straw to get paid? Is that what it takes? Sending us up in the trying to send us up to the ice, saying it's fine, it's not. I mean, come on, it's insane. It's just insanity.
After 9 seasons on the Bering Sea, Adam's crab fishing career comes to an end.
We're gonna pull pods, make some money today instead of chipping ice and making no money, so. We're on a deadline again.
I'm wondering if the boat's loaded yet. I'm wondering if the boat loading Opie ferries came when I was sleeping.
Hey, you guys ready to start, or?
Did some de-icing of the boat yesterday, although you could hardly tell that that's what we did all day yesterday. Maybe somebody will send us some of that global warming out there.
I think we've only got about 65 or 70,000 pounds, and we need about 150 right now.
I say 600 crab in the first pot.
350 to 400 crab.
Here we go. These spots have 93-hour soak on them. We're gonna see what they have. We get a thumbs up from Mike.
Yeah, baby!
Well, oh well.
That's what I like right there. Starting to see some friggin' crab.
My, oh my.
Good crab.
Probably 550, 600 keepers here. Nice clean crab.
Little dance. Except for my right shoulder's pretty sore from chipping all that ice yesterday, so I'll be doing the rodeo.
Yeah, this works just fine. These keep coming aboard all day. We'll be in a lot better shape tonight.
Look at those babies. Those are dandies. Nice big ones, nice and clean, nice and heavy. Yeah. And these ones here, one day he'll be as big and strong as his brother right there. So he's got to go back to the ocean. Eat his Wheaties and get a little bit bigger for next year.
Really good pot. Awesome crab. Look at that pot.
That's what it's all about right here, baby! This is what we do it for! Woo! Loading that table up with crab!
What do you want?
After 8 days of mediocre fishing and relentless, violent battles with the ice, the Time Bandit is finally on the crab.
Took about 400, 500 crab in that.
That's what I like to see, baby.
Oh yeah, it was freaking full.
These are the kind of pots that fill your boat up quick, so that's a good thing. It's always good to have a last inning rally. That's what keeps fishing interesting.
Going down swinging, baby!
Captain Andy's bold move of fishing next to the ice pack is finally paying off.
Is that about 400?
400 plus.
Yeah, beautiful pot. Beautiful, beautiful.
121 miles to the southeast, the Cornelia Marie arrives at St. Paul Island to get Dave's ankle checked out. At least one person on the boat is optimistic.
I think it's gonna be fine. Hopefully it's not broke.
Just a hard sprain.
Yeah, it's just a hard sprain. Hopefully in a day or two I'll be able to run around on it again.
Dave has a doctor's appointment in town, but getting him there won't be easy. The harbor in St. Paul is nearly frozen over.
Look at the ice on that. Okay, Murray, we're gonna try and spring on it now. Let's see if we can get in there. Go ahead, Raj. That might be the best we're gonna get right there. All right, David. If it ain't broke, we won't worry about getting a guy. But if it's broke, we're gonna probably have to send you home. Okay?
Strap her up, go fishing.
You're tough, David.
And then there was a gimp.
Hang on there, Dave. We'll swing you over. It'll be easier.
Unable to step off the boat, Dave has to be craned up to the dock.
Yeah.
175 miles west of St. Paul Island, Captain Sieg maneuvers the 126-foot Northwestern far west of the fleet.
Heavy freezing spray warning, as well as a small craft advisory for Sunday.
Storm or no storm, Sieg wants to fish.
We do have an east 50-knot wind coming. It's storm warning for tonight. We want to get through these, shuffle them, and get some bait in the pots, get them fishing.
I promise things will be different this time, he says. Over and over, he said this.
I know I'm pushing them right now. There's no question about it, but they just gonna have to suck that up. They'll sleep later.
Psycho 6 on the rampage again.
With the cod season behind him, Captain Sig has been playing a grueling game of crab catch-up. He's been driving his men for nearly 40 straight hours. And now they face another string of 20 pots.
These are 7x8s too. These are big pots.
Daddy is right.
Okay, I think we've heard this before. We need a bigger cable.
Today, the marathon of pain is rewarded with 400 keepers a pot.
These two strings have been on my mind since we set them. I'm really happy with their performance. I'm just glad to see that we can spread out a little bit and find life, you know.
We might have 40,000 pounds on board, maybe better. We should be pretty close, over half a tank, I'm sure. Pretty damn good.
Physical and emotional fatigue are taking their toll. Even big pots of crab are not enough to maintain morale.
Seeing this crab doesn't make a difference if you're tired or not. But usually in our darkest hours, after 35 hours of work, there's usually a couple guys that are pretty burned out, pretty pissed off. There's always the one guy that can kind of pick everybody up and say, hey, last string, we're going to bed after this, don't worry about it.
I haven't changed my underwear since I left Seattle. How you like them bananas, Angela? My wife's gonna kill me. Yeah, and your old man sick or what?
Has now survived nearly 2 days of almost constant torture.
You're not flat on the bottom, you're okay.
But the numbers are good, and Captain Sig wants the men to fish through the night. He brings the decision to the crew.
You up for it? Doesn't matter. I know, nobody cares. The only thing is, if we go for it, 3, maybe 4, 5, say maybe 7 in the morning by the time you're done. What's the difference?
It's a big difference. You're working all night, you're sleeping all day.
That's the most insane thing I've ever heard.
An uncharacteristic moment aboard the Northwestern. Sig gives in, and the broken men will finally get some rest.
Yeah, whatever. If it takes a little more time, it takes more time, right?
The Ralo is 146 miles to the east-southeast. Captain Eric is hauling large pots of opilio, but his crab count estimates are not matching the crew's.
The count's got to be wrong. Someone down there's not counting. I think my crew is ADD. That pot had exactly the same amount of crab in this one, but this one was 220. That's why I said, no way.
You gotta be close to 40. Close to 40 right now.
Counting crab is important with the new quota system, but the deckhands aren't taking to it.
I just like to get the counts too, because I like to keep track of what's going on, you know. And I make little marks, and pretty soon they line up, and you know, it helps me set the gear, you know, for the next time. And
Don't get in my way, man. Don't get in my way. Can't stop my hands. Can't stop them. 50. Go for the record.
Christian has his own strategy.
If I want to stack gear, I say a low number. If I don't want to, I just lie and make a big number. Been doing it for years that way.
The hunt for crab is finally over, and for the men of this fleet, it's been a season of enduring the worst.
I'm under attack.
An Arctic freeze from Russia turned the crab grounds into an icy hell. Endless storms pounded the boats.
Whoa! Watch out!
And the men.
Whoa!
Frozen decks were barely workable.
Watch out, watch out!
Whoa!
Ouch!
While chopping ice made a hard job harder.
Why's it gotta be like this?
As the ice pack invaded the crab grounds, fishing gear was lost.
He's got 80 under the ice.
And the long, bitter season took its toll on the men. As fatigue built on fatigue, emotions and tempers ran hot.
And when you come up here and bug me for money and tell me you should get as much as him when you're not there.
In the end, they found the crab. And more importantly, they survived.
Whoa.
I've always called the Bering Sea an act of God that would love to kill you if it was given a chance.
This year, they escaped the Bering Sea's wrath. All of the men returned alive. The time bandits set out in foul weather, then took a gamble fishing up against the ice pack. That never paid off.
Mediocre as they've looked all season.
Their season was one hard-fought battle to the end.
Yeah, baby!
Woo! The time bandits' share of the catch totaled $215,000. Each of the deckhands earned $12,000. On the Maverick, the stinging cold made for bitter attitudes.
We need food! Starving to death.
But Captain Rick's successful fishing strategy proved once again that everyone's happy when the pots are full.
Big boy!
The Maverick stayed close to St. Paul Island and cashed in, bringing their final total to $234,000, $10,500 for the deckhands. The Cornelia Marie had a season that they'll be glad to forget. Weather delays put them behind. The fishing didn't come easy, and they lost a valuable member of the team. But captain and crew pressed on and caught their enormous share of the quota, 730,000 pounds, worth $528,000. Each deckhand walked away with $26,500. Captain Eric and the Ralo prospected for days before finding the crab. But ran into trouble battling the new system.
You know, I'm sorry to tell you guys, but that is screwed up.
The Ralo caught their share of the quota and made $370,000. The deckhands walked away with $21,000 apiece. The Northwestern continued the family fishing legacy and took it to the next level, making 2 seasons out of 1. After a grueling cod season, they carved out their piece of the Opelio fortune, 550,000 pounds, worth $660,000, or $30,000 for each deckhand. Combined with the cod, that's a total of $45,000 for each of the crew.